Hello, my friends. It is time for social studies. In social studies today, we've got a little bit of reading to do. So I'll read it with you. We're reading two pages, page 110 and 111. This is on the Great Awakening. And then tomorrow we're going to do a timeline. And we'll talk about that as it gets close time. We'll do that probably tomorrow. But today, I want to, oh no, we won't either because tomorrow is Friday, so we'll have a new video. What country should we do? How fun. I love to think about that. It'll be fun. So anyway, let's start today with our reading, 110, 111. There it is, right there. It is called The Great Awakening. You ready? Here it is. And all we're doing today is reading. It says, The Great Awakening. As time passed, the churches in the colonies changed. Not everyone in the churches was a Christian. Even in New England, many Puritans had lost their strong belief in God's word. People were living sinful lives. People needed to come back to God. Some pastors saw this great need. Jonathan Edwards was one of these pastors, excuse me. Edwards had a church in Massachusetts. He preached from the Bible. He told the people how God felt about their sin. God used Jonathan Edwards to show many people their sin. People got on their knees and prayed. They asked God to forgive them. Many people came back to God. Okay. Turn this upside down. This return to God in the colonies was called the Great Awakening. After the Great Awakening, more people wanted to tell others about God. David Brainerd wanted to tell the Indians of God's love. For 4 years, he traveled and preached to the Indians. He died while he was still a young man, but because of him, many Indians heard God's word and trusted Christ. This is David Brainerd, and this is a quote. See those little quotation marks up there? We've talked about those. That means this is exactly what David Brainerd said. Here we go. He said, there is nothing in the world worth living for but doing the work that Christ did. That was what David Brainerd felt. And that's putting quotation marks to show that he did it. Now, I want to point out something very, very important. Okay? Do you see this word? Plymouth in 1620. Do you see this word? Massachusetts Bay in 1630. Do you see Harvard College in 1636? And the Great Awakening in, I think it was 1740s, right there, 1740s. Okay. Psst. This is going to be very important tomorrow because it's the answers to your work. There you go. I've given you a spoiler. I hope you were watching the video so you know that you get an A+ tomorrow. Okay. But for today, I need you to, if you need to reread this or listen to it again, you can do that. And then what I'm going to have for you, your assignment is this. Let me do a different share here. Hopefully I can find it. Of course I can't find it. Maybe we can do it on this. Okay, I'm going to have you take a plain piece of paper, one of your copy papers, and I'm going to have you do this on it. Let's go. Whoop, I don't want to shape. I just want you to draw. And you're going to write the Great Awakening. I almost like this better than the Jamboard. Look at that. The Great Awakening. And then you write your name. Don't forget that. Remember what I was talking about last class, but I need that to show that you were here. We got 2, 18, 21. Okay, the Great Awakening. Now, we just read in your text, back to the text. There it is. Flip that page over. This page, the Return to God, called the Great Awakening. Let me get the other page up here. I need you to listen to this story as I read it about the colonists coming back to God, and I need you to draw that over on your paper. So I can get my whiteboard back in. It still shows the same thing. There it is. Okay? This is what you're going to draw. You're going to draw the Great Awakening. Okay? Right here. See it all over here? And you're going to draw a picture up for me of what we read in the text today. Okay? So there you have it. Make sure you get this done. I need this picture. It's got to have the title, has to have your name, has to have a picture. If you don't have your name, you miss a point on it. If you don't have the title, you miss another point. If you don't have the picture, you miss another point. So be careful, because you can get an easy A on this paper. Just do all three. All right? There you go. I will talk to you soon for, what have we got next? Bible? All right. Love you much. See you later. Bye.